Samira, a terminally ill cancer patient, lives at a hospice in New York City with her cat, Frodo. One day, Ruben, a care worker, convinces a reluctant Sam to join a group outing to Manhattan. During the trip, the group notice meteor-like objects crashing into the city. Shortly afterwards, hostile extraterrestrial creatures begin to attack people. In the ensuing chaos, Sam is knocked unconscious. Sam later wakes up inside a puppet theater with Frodo and other survivors. Everyone is quiet, and she is signaled by fellow survivor Henri to avoid making any noise. Announcements from overhead military helicopters warn civilians to stay silent and hidden until rescues can be made, with the bridges leading out of the city being bombed to prevent the creatures from leaving the island. One of the survivors begins to panic, which causes Henri to accidentally kill him in the process of calming him down. After Ruben is killed by a creature, a distraught Sam takes Frodo and leaves for Harlem. The military announces that boats are preparing to evacuate civilians from the south side of the city, with the creatures being unable to swim. Groups of people start leaving buildings towards the evacuation point, but the sheer volume of moving together in crowds alert the creatures, who attack them and cause a stampede. Sam flees in the opposite direction and is separated from Frodo. Eric, an English law student, encounters Frodo and follows him back to Sam. She attempts to convince him to go to the evacuation point, but Eric is shell-shocked and follows Sam back to her apartment instead, where she hopes to find pain medication. Sam and Eric later agree to travel together and narrowly avoid the creatures as they make their way to Harlem. Along the way, Eric gets Sam's medication for her from a nearby pharmacy. Sam tells him that, as a child, she used to watch her late father play jazz at a club and would get pizza with him at Patsy's afterwards, something Sam always wanted to do before she dies. Eric fulfills Sam's wish by taking her to the club, collecting pizza from another store, and performing a magic card trick to cheer her up. Later, Eric and Sam become aware of two boats nearby, filled with passengers preparing to escape. As the two leave together, creatures start to congregate nearby. Sam runs off to distract the creatures by smashing car windows while Eric, who is carrying Frodo, jumps into the water and is pulled up into a boat by Henri. He then finds a note in his jacket from Sam, telling Eric to continue taking care of Frodo and thanking him for reminding her to live. Sometime later, Sam walks into an empty street as she listens to "Feeling Good" via an iPod. Accepting her imminent fate, Sam smiles as she removes the earphones and lets the music blare just as a creature appears behind her.